Hey everyone, Miss E here, and today we are going to make another landscape, but this time we are going to be using construction paper. So all you'll need today is construction paper, glue, which can be in a glue stick or a glue bottle, and some scissors. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to choose a color for our construction paper background. So the background is the farthest point of our picture. So I'm thinking of choosing a color that will work for the sky. And because we've made so many day scenes, like a sunny day, a partly cloudy day, and with our last video, we had either a sunset or a sunrise, I decided that I want my current picture to be from the nighttime. So I'm going to choose a black construction paper today as the background of my paper, my project. So this black paper is going to be the background of our picture, as well as it's going to be the main thing that we're going to be gluing on today. The next thing is we're going to we're going to start cutting out different shapes from the papers we have. You can choose whatever colors you would like to use for your background, your houses, your buildings, whatever you'd like to use. I have these colors because I have a plan in mind of what I would like to use. So I want to make with this grayish white paper, I want to make the street and a sidewalk. So you don't have to just have glue and construction paper and scissors. You can also have some markers, which I might add some markers to my project just to get some extra details. So I am cutting one long rectangle, and that's going to be my street and my sidewalk. Like I said, you don't have to use anything else other than scissors or glue and your construction paper, but I'm going to add a black marker to add some details. So for me, I'm going to add a sidewalk. So I'm going to add a straight line, and I'm going to add some lines to my sidewalk. All right, next I would like to draw and add some buildings to my scene. So I'm going to do a couple houses, a couple buildings, mix and match from what we've seen previously. So I'm going to choose my brown paper, and I'm going to make some squares, some rectangles, and some shapes. So I'm going to cut them, and then I'll show you what I have. And here we go. So I've made a bunch of different shapes. I have a long rectangle. I have a shorter rectangle right here. I have what looks like a house with a an angled roof, and I have a house with what looks like a little chimney. So now that I have these items, I'm going to choose how I'd like them to sit on my construction paper. If I think that they are too big for the paper, I can just trim them down, which I think I'm going to because I'd like to have some extra space. Or you can leave them as is. Like I said, your shapes can be any style. I just chose this for my project. You can also choose different colors for your buildings. I liked choosing a brown color because it was nighttime, so you don't really get to see the different shades that other houses might have when it's nighttime. So the next part that we're going to add is some extra details. So I have a night scene, so I grabbed some yellow construction paper. So I'm going to make some a moon, not some moon, a moon. I'm going to make some stars, and I'm going to make some windows. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to trim some of my houses just so that they're a little shorter because I do want to see more of the sky in the background. So I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. So here are the shapes that I've made using my yellow paper. I have some small squares, which I'm using as stars for my sky. I have a little moon that will also be in the sky, but also I have these bigger squares, which will be part of my windows. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take our glue stick or our glue bottle and we're gonna glue everything down. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'll get back to you in one moment. All right, and here is our night scene. So like I said, you can add some extra details. For example, if you would like to take a marker or a crayon and maybe add a door to like your buildings, maybe you want to add something um, like maybe a car on the road. You don't have to. These are all things that you can do on your own. So make this artwork yours. Add something to make it unique. Yeah, so I'm just going to add some window panes to one of my windows. I'm going to add a line to my roofs. I'm going to add one more door. So I'd like to see what you make for your night scene, or whatever scene you make. If you decide to make it a day scene, or if you decide that it's going to be maybe a sunset, maybe it's a rainy day, a cloudy day, whatever day you would like it to be. So with that being said, my friends, here is our final artwork, and I will hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.